Hey everyone, just making a little announcement that I'm going to be doing a Soylent challenge. I'm going to try to eat nothing but Soylent for a month and see what the effects are. I heard about Soylent making the rounds months ago. I thought it was kind of a gimmicky thing. They did some pretty clever marketing. They were all over social media because their name's Soylent, and then there's Soylent Green, and Soylent Green was made with old people. You can look up that movie if you want. It's actually one of the classics, one of the greats, and everyone was making jokes about it, and they were trying to market it as a food source, like a food replacement. So you could eat this instead of regular food. It'd be more efficient, and that's exactly what Soylent was in the movie. It was the food of the future. That's what everyone ate, and it's actually based on a book. And in the book, there were no people. They added the it's people for cinematic reasons, try to make a more exciting movie. But I think the name of the Soylent brand is actually based on the book, not the movie. They aren't grinding up people but putting it in there. But anyway, about a month ago or 2 months ago, I was invited to a podcast to be a guest on the podcast, and they ended up talking about Soylent. It was making the rounds again. And I think it's because of this, actually. Soylent 2.0, I think, was probably released. That's probably why it was making the rounds on social media. And it was the first time they'd come across it. So I decided, I was going to do a little more research. I was kind of piqued my interest a little bit. So I went on their website, looked at what they made it with, how they source the ingredients and stuff like that, just to see if it seemed a little more viable than it had before, and to actually give it some weight, because I hadn't looked into it too deeply. And I actually found some people who had only eaten Soylent for a month, did blood tests before and after, and their blood levels actually came out closer to normal after their month of eating Soylent, which makes sense because Soylent is formulated to give you 2,000 calories and 100% of all your nutrients, or the big ones anyway, 100% of your major vitamins and stuff. So because of this, I was kind of interested if somebody can eat it for a whole month, and they're running marathons and stuff. And he had a little bit of a problem because of the um, lack of protein compared to carbohydrates and fats. For a normal person, Soylent would have basically what they need. For him, he ran marathons, so he needed a little more protein. So he ended up mixing in some peanut butter, actually, and that solved some of his problems. So I'm pretty interested to try this out. I do enjoy food for more than just it being a fuel source. I really like to sit down and enjoy meals and try new things, and it means more to me than just getting something down my gullet. So I'm kind of nervous to go just with the Soylent here for the next month. I'll be starting on Monday, actually. So next Monday we'll commence my 1 month Soylent challenge. I also have, this is a kind of a pre-mixed, everything you need for meals in this little bottle. You'd have about 5 of these a day to get your 2,000 calories, or not about, you would have 5 a day to get your 2,000 calories and 100% of your nutrients. I actually require less than 2,000 calories because of my job and my current lifestyle. So, and metabolism factors, stuff like that. If I get 2,000 calories a day, I'll actually gain weight. So I'll probably just four of these a day instead of the full 5. But they're all pre-mixed, so which makes them really heavy actually, and they're quite a bit more expensive. Because I think for they base it on, if you go to their website, you can see the prices. I think they base it on 400 calories. The powdered stuff is like $1.40, and this is like 240 or 250 or something. So it's quite a bit more expensive when you look at replacing your meals for the month. Like I think this would have cost me over $300, whereas the powdered stuff for a month is like 180 or something like that. So this is the powdered stuff. This is everything you need for a day's worth of meals. Once you mix it, you got to throw it in the fridge, and then you have to drink it within 48 hours, I think. Um, Otherwise, it can start going rancid. I mean, I'm sure it'd be fine a little longer than that, but that's what they say anyway. But when it's packaged, you can store it in a cool, dry place, and it should stay good for about a year. Same with this. This has a very long shelf life. You don't need to put it in the fridge. But in both cases, they recommend consuming it very cold. So when you're mixing up the powder, mixing it up with ice or something like that, um, and making sure you chill this in the fridge before you drink it. And you can mix it with other things too. If you need protein, peanut butter, if you need flavor, fruit or something like that. So I'm pretty interested. The only way I can really answer any further questions is by doing this for a month and seeing where it takes me. I will be making daily videos, so I'm not going to use my usual cell phone recording. I don't have any dedicated recording equipment set up at my desk, so you get my laptop cam and speaker, which is probably pretty bad. In the future, once I do the daily videos, I may move back to my cell phone. It'll be a little more portable, so I can kind of take it wherever. I may do the odd longer form video. I might get my headset out with its good microphone and see if I can set up a little bit better video recording. And yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try one of these here. I've got a few things I want to say, but I'll save them for one of my future videos, maybe the commencement video, some thoughts about using Soylent in disaster relief or famine relief, just because of how it's formulated, how much it weighs, stuff like that. Some pretty scientific stuff. I'm supposed to have chilled this, but I just pulled it out of my closet, and I'm kind of curious to see what it tastes like, just in its purest form. So this will be my breakfast along with my coffee, which, by the way, I'm not going to be giving up things like coffee or you gotta drink water. I'll probably still have milk, which will throw off my calories a little bit, but I'm planning on having less than the 2,000 calories anyway. So we'll see how it all balances out. I'll have to adjust as I go, but I'll be giving daily updates on how I feel, either in the morning or evening, or maybe the afternoon. Maybe I'll throw a curveball and get everyone in the afternoon. Doesn't smell bad. It actually smells kind of pleasant, like a muffin batter or some sort of batter that's not cooked yet. Maybe pancake batter. And it kind of looks like milk, but just like a slightly not quite milk. Not bad. It's got. I know what it smells like. It smells like milk replacer that my dad uses when you have to bottle feed a new calf that lost its mom, or when she wouldn't take it. And you mix up this powdered milk replacer. It smells like that. I don't know what milk replacer tastes like, but this has it's almost creamy, kind of chalky, maybe. Kind of a lot like raw pancake batter. Like I would imagine raw pancake batter would taste if it was very, very thin. Like still flavorful, so not watered down, but just thin. And then it comes with a sharp, bitter taste. And given the ingredients, I understand this flavor. I think eventually I'll probably get a little more used to it. It's not so bad that I'm just hating myself for taking on this 1 month challenge, but it's bad enough that I'm really going to miss real food. So, hopefully someone invites me out to dinner or something I can't be rude and refuse because of my Soylent challenge, so I can break it up with the good old cheeseburger or something. Anyway, this video is getting pretty long, so I'm just going to end her here with my first taste, and then next Monday I'll be starting my daily videos with my thoughts and kind of updates on how I feel and what it's doing to me physically, psychologically, and everything else. I'm not anticipating any physical problems because, like I said, people have done this in the past, and they've actually taken blood tests and things have come out normal. So I'm anticipating actually a little more energy and stuff like that from Soylent, just because I'm not getting my proper nutrients right now. Anyway, just hit the 10-minute mark, so I'm gonna let you go, and I'll see you next week if you're interested, or not. I won't see you at all, actually, but you might see me, unless I know you and you watch this, and then I see you. Anyway, bye.